Oh, Gregory, do you want to start?
Well, I was born in Harlem, New York. My name's Gregory, I'm 34 years old. And for love, I find it very patient. It's always around, and it brings people together too, as far as love.
Ah, okay, so he gave me a good start. My name is Marva Bryan. I'm Marva Bryan. I was born in Jamaica, Jamaica, West Indies. We have to define where that is. Jamaica, West Indies. I was born in St. Mary, the parish of St. Mary, which is like a county, or no, it's more like a state. So it's more like the state. And I was fortunate enough to be moved from my home village and I went to Kingston, the capital of Jamaica, and ended up in high school there. And so from that early, I started understanding love is sacrifice, it's giving of yourself, um, it's a certain, yeah, generosity that it's just awesome. When I was a teenager, I was introduced to, and I thought it was Hershey's, but it's not Hershey's. And there was a candy, a chocolate that had sayings, love sayings on the inside. Man, I love them. One of my favorite was that love is never having to say, I'm sorry. So, I, I love to cook. I love to cook. I love to play tennis. I'm wearing my tennis outfit because I went to tennis early this morning and I feel so comfortable. I usually stay in it all day. But I think my first love is cooking. I love to feed people and I love to watch them eat the food that I prepare. So I give it my all when I have to. I love to just watch my guests enjoy the food that I prepare. So yes, that's what I like to do.
For me, I love being in the body of water. It's kind of like my happy place. Being in a pool, being in the ocean. Um, and then I also love playing tennis and entertaining people. I like to not be I guess, the life of the party, but I like to entertain always. So, yeah. One thing is her undenying love and her patience with me that I cherish and appreciate. So, yeah, that's pretty, yeah, the two things. So,
And I have to say that I'm not sure he knows how much I appreciate the thought he put into his cards and his gifts for me on certain occasion. He really tries hard to let me know how much he loves me, and there's a good reason for that. um, but he does that, and he's always done that. And we're cleaning out the garage recently, and I found some cards, some old little cards that he had written when he was really, really young. And I'm happy that I kept everything. And everyone says, throw that stuff out, just get rid of that, just throw that. Says, no, I've got to go through them because I need those memories. And so during difficult times, that's really, yeah. So
yeah.
I appreciate all the ways that you show me that you love me. Yes.
I feel love by God when kind of try to perfectionist, and when I don't get things right, I kind of feel that God relies on me, and He always tells me that you don't have to be perfect, and there's always room for errors. So, yeah.
And for me, I feel loved by God when, my goodness, that's where you got it from. When I don't get things right, when I know other people are relying on me, I'm late, or I just forgot to do something and it's put other people off. And I go to them to apologize and they say, don't worry about it. It's okay, you're fine. And I have to say, I feel God's grace. So I always say thank you for mercy and grace. Um, so that's when I feel most loved by God, when others just forgive me because that's what God says. Um, Remembering that Christ loves us with our imperfections, and He calls us to love one another and, and forgive one another. What did He say? What did it say? Um, 70 times 7, that many times. And so be patient to one another, um, standing in the gap for each other, and just really unconditional love. So I learned the meaning of that here at my old congregation, um, Memorial Drive Presbyterian Church. But I also experienced that here at Eastminster. And it's meant so much to me because I didn't think I would have felt as comfortable. And so I've learned that loving one another, even when we're strangers, is one way. Yeah.
For me, as a congregation, just, having the trust and just, we're all human and it's all like a big learning process. So it's like taking it day by day and just growing stronger. So,
I want to share this one thing that I learned when I was much younger before I came to Atlanta. And the pastor would end every Sunday or every Bible study, he would say, "So what is love good for?" And the congregation would respond, "Good for nothing except giving it away. Love is good for nothing unless you give it away."